One of Donald Trump's closest advisors has said that anyone in public office who has sexual encounters with underage girls should step aside. Kellyanne Conway made the comment after she was asked about Republican Senate candidate Roy Moore, who was last week accused of having sexual contact with a number of teenage girls. One said she was 14 years old at the time. The conduct as described should disqualify anyone from serving in public office, and I'll stand by that, she told ABC News. The president and others in the Republican Party have made clear that if the allegations are true, this man should step aside. But I have gone further than that, and I have reflected something the vice president has said as well, which is, everybody should know that conduct is disqualifying. Mr. Moore, the Republican nominee for a Senate race in Alabama, has admitted to sexual contact with teenagers, but he denied the encounter with the 14-year-old. There have been calls for him to stand down after Lee Kaufman last week alleged otherwise to the Washington Post. She said Mr. Moore, then 32, approached her outside an Alabama courthouse, where he offered to watch out for her while her mother went inside. When the pair were alone, she said he asked her for her phone number. People hold placards demanding the return of Lebanese Prime Minister Saad Hariri from Saudi Arabia during the annual Beirut International Marathon. EPA Polish nationalists light flares as they take part in the March of Independence 2017 in Warsaw. EPA protesters rally near the U.S. Embassy in Manila to protest this weekend's visit of President Donald Trump. AP Shiite faithful pilgrims gather between the Holy Shrine of Imam Hussein and the Holy Shrine of Imam Abbas for RB. AP A woman wearing a scarf to cover her face looks on as she waits for a passenger bus on a smoggy morning in New Delhi, India. Air pollution reached unprecedented levels in the city, prompting the government's Central Pollution Control Board to recommend emergency-free public transport. Reuters Russian soldier stands in line at a military parade that marks the anniversary of the 1941 parade, when Soviet soldiers marched towards the front lines of World War II, at Red Square in Moscow, Russia. Reuters A Houthi follower emerges from a gap in a flag as he attends a rally to show support to the Palestinians in Sana'a, Yemen. Reuters riot police run past an excavator, during a demonstration against open-cast brown coal mining of Garzweiler, northwest of Cologne, Germany. Reuters protesters at a climate demonstration prior to the UN Climate Change Conference COP23 in Bonn, Germany. EPA The first customer shows his new iPhone X after buying it at an Apple store in Beijing, China. Reuters Damisag J South African Opposition Party Economic Freedom Fighters, F. members danced during a demonstration to express their solidarity with the Palestinians in front of the Embassy of Israel in Pretoria. Today is the 100th anniversary of Britain's Balfour Declaration, which helped lead to Israel's creation and the Israel occupation of Palestine. AFP/Getty